Time now for Better Money with Joel Johnson. Today we're talking about a dilemma that more and more workers are facing. Should I take my pension in one lump sum, or should I take monthly payments? Joel is a certified financial planner and managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Thanks so much for being here.
It's great to be back, Carol.
A lot of people get these options and it looks like, woo, all this money. But the question is what you're going to do with this. We're going to talk pros and cons, right?
We are, yes.
Okay, so number one, we're going to do the cons first. So the cons of taking a lump sum payment. The first one, okay, a con number two, you lose. Pros of taking a lump sum payment. This is a pro. You're in control.
You have.
Number three, you can pass the money on to your.
You care about.
Okay, so if you want to learn more, there is a free guide. You can get the lump sum pension guide, and you get it by going to betterct.com.
Take the stream of payments from the company.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Joel.
It's great to be back.
That's Better Money. Thing successful investors do not do. Joel is a certified financial planner and a managing partner at Johnson Brunetti. Thank you so much for being with us.
It's good to be back.
So we're going to learn from the pros. There are certain things that if people are doing this game of money right, they don't do this. So
that's right. These are the don't do things. And
let's say you're a little younger and you want to buy a house, and there's some reasons that the government allow you to take things out early. Do you ever allow people to go into their retirement plan for their retirement pot for anything? And even as you're just talking about retirement, you don't want to start withdrawing from that income stream until you have a plan.
Correct. Don't just turn on a pension, or don't just start taking money out of your.
Anyone can call and get some help.
Absolutely. People who just call us, look it up at johnsonbrunetti.com. Our phone number's right there on the website, and they can call us and we'll sit down and talk with anybody.
Yeah, and also there's an email address for you. You can email Joel and his team. Go to bettermoney@wfsb.com. Thanks so much, Joel.
It's great to be here.
That's Better Money. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Hump Day and Better Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlun.
And I'm Melissa Cole, filling in for Scott today as he enjoys a little vacation time.
Yes, he's headed off to someplace warm after we had another round of morning delays and snow in some places.
It's so that's for sure.
That is scary. Okay. All right, so Roald Dahl books, you know, you're reading them with the kids. We all love growing up with them. And now it's a big deal if you've seen it on social media. Netflix is now going to animate many of them.
So great, because they are classics. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda. Love it.
All right, so do you want to know the baby names? What do you name? Are any of you pregnant out there? What are you naming your babies? We've got the top 100 names of 2018. This might surprise you. It's always a little different by geography, too. But around the country, Jackson is #1 for boys.
Okay.
And Sophia tops the girls list for the 9th year, and they say it's not slowing down. Sophia is a big name.
Well, I know a lot of Sophias. Yeah, so here's the top list. Okay, so
yeah,
all right,
so Sage, I never really thought of as a food name, but yes.
You never know. These millennials and what they like to name their babies.
All right, you'll have these embarrassing moments at church with children, so it's just like what happened to this. Except, so and the little boy, I guess, is mute, so he doesn't hear or speak. And the Pope said, you know, let him play. He just expresses himself another way. But could you imagine?
No, mortifying. All right, last night in Boston, it was the annual lighting of the tree at Faneuil Hall. Let's take a look and see how beautiful it looks.
5, 4.
Everybody, well, we are tracking some showers on live early warning pinpoint Doppler. Not everybody's seeing them, and they're moving through pretty quickly, but just watch out for these if you're doing any traveling or along 91 South, Route 8 South through Waterbury. You can see, let's see here, we've got Bethany, Naugatuck, Prospect, Meriden, and Hamden. Also Durham getting some light showers at this hour. We had a little bit of wet snow mixing in up near Torrington. We've got, let's see, right around South Main Street in Torrington, a little bit of shower activity in your neighborhood too. Now, we are also going to see colder air filtering on into the state and some gusty winds. We have a wind advisory in effect throughout the day into the evening hours tonight. And we've seen some pretty strong gusts so far. Look at this, 25 miles an hour in Hartford, but 36 miles an hour in New Haven, 52-mile-an-hour gusts. That's the highest one we've seen so far. In Bridgeport and in Groton, 36 miles per hour. So you get the idea. Very strong winds out there. And then the clouds are bringing some of these scattered showers and perhaps even a few wet snow showers too as some of that colder air moves on in. But here's the scene from our iCam in Torrington. Partly sunny to mostly cloudy depending on where you live. And then again, some of those scattered rain and snow showers nearby. Temperatures so far are pretty mild. We're at 48 degrees right now in Hartford, 49 New Haven, 45 Willimantic. Even the Litchfield Hills holding on to the low 40s. But with those strong northwesterly winds, we are going to see that pulling down some colder air and temperatures will slowly drop throughout the course of this afternoon. They'll be in the 30s this evening, then the 20s and teens overnight tonight, and tomorrow is really going to be a cold day across the area. Here's our satellite and radar picture. The bulk of the precipitation, I should say, is off to our north and west, but some of this is surviving the trip into Connecticut. You can see it in the form of some rain showers, and again, a few wet snow showers may mix in here too as that colder air comes on through. And Futurecast does a really good job of showing that activity, but it dissipates by the time the sun sets tonight, and skies will be generally clear overnight tonight, allowing for temperatures to really drop. Again, the winds will start to die down overnight too, and tomorrow we're going to wake up to a very cold start, temperatures in the teens, but feeling more like the single digits. It stays bright and sunny throughout your Friday, but again, it stays very cold with temperatures pretty much staying in the 20s for daytime highs. Now let's jump ahead to Saturday. This is noontime, and you can see we're still dry, holding on to the clouds, but then during the afternoon time, we'll start to see snow breaking out across the state. We could see several hours of steady accumulating snow before some warmer air wraps into the system and transitions to a wintry mix and over to rain. But the good news is it's a pretty fast moving system. So by the time you wake up on Sunday morning, the precipitation is mainly gone, and Sunday looks to be a dry day, but a blustery and cold day with temperatures in the 30s. So here's what we're thinking in terms of snowfall totals. Perhaps a coating to a couple of inches along the immediate shoreline. Inland Connecticut, 2 to 3 inches looks likely, but some of the higher hill towns in northwest or northeast Connecticut may see as much as 4 or 5 inches. And Mark Dixon will have more on that coming up later on tonight. So lows tonight, again, as I mentioned, very, very chilly, down into the teens and low 20s. And for your day tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures staying in the 20s for daytime highs, but feeling colder with the wind. On Saturday, again, in the afternoon, the snow develops, transitions over to a mix of a wintry mix and rain, clears out on Sunday morning. And we're looking good but cold Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and beyond, Irene.
Oh, my.
There's not much of a warm-up in sight. So once the temperatures continue to fall today, then we're kind of stuck below normal for a while.
Yeah, it looks like we got a whole bunch of everything coming our way.
Whole bunch of everything. A lot going on, for sure.
All right, thanks. We'll talk to you in